Welcome to Upside Down 6. See, yesterday I did a video about Grace possibly being an I-950, and I think I'm close. I'm whether she's called an I-950 or not, irrelevant. I reckon when it comes to the crunch and broke down, Grace will be like the I-950. I'll explain. I-950s are born totally organic. Resistance fighters are captured, and then they are forced into basically giving birth. That child is then taken, neural net processor implanted into the brain, and then from the age of 4, that child is, well, basically given injections to speed up growth and that. But hold up, we'll go back. Crazy scientists invented these with Skynet. They helped Skynet. These scientists actually believe they are helping to cleanse the earth. They actually believe Skynet's doing a good thing. So these human beings actually believe that wiping out humanity is the best thing to do. The I-950s were created in 2021. They have technical enhancements added over time, so it's probably starting from when they're old enough to actually tech the enhancement. Neural net processor providing an uplink to Skynet. At the age of 4, they are given an injection to rapidly age them into pre-pubescent age. So this speeds up growth mega quick. Then they're given socialization training, combat training, physical conditioning. This goes on for around 5 years until they reach puberty, and then another injection accelerating their age growth again. So this will take them probably to the late teens, if not young adult age, and then natural growth takes over. So this is where failure is quite prominent or quite possible. So they're left to naturally grow from that from then forth. The ones that go a bit nicky new, they're killed, terminated. The ones that don't obviously carry on. They are so organic that metal detectors just don't detect them, and it's a 50-50 chance if a dog even detects them. They can control every aspect of their body. The neural net processor is wired up to every major part of the body, so it can control its heart rate, its adrenaline secretion, electrical impulses for faster reactions, pain suppression so it doesn't feel pain. Like I said yesterday, pain is irrelevant, it just doesn't need it. Muscular precision, internal medical control, increasing white blood cells to stop illness and infection, and it's got increased joint movement. It can crush your hand with a handshake. It's that strong, as strong as a T-800. It can constrict its veins, so if it's cut, shot, it can constrict its veins to stop blood loss. Literally control and restrict areas of veins to stop blood loss. I mean, that's insane. It can see in the dark for short periods of time. It can see infrared objects through infrared for short periods of time. On rare occasions, can achieve a full night's sleep in an hour. It has a biological fuel cell to help power the mechanical subsystems. Wireless control capabilities, so it can control other machines, and the wireless control goes both ways, so Skynet can take over. So if we're in 2021 and Skynet's running things, it can control each I-950 or like it can any T-800. The neural net processor is deep in the core of the brain, and I've said this, but it's got wire connections to key points like the larynx, so it can imitate other voices. It can learn faster, train faster. But even though it can learn faster and train faster, it's not like the Matrix where it's like a quick upload. It can boxing, say, like me. I'm 10 years into my boxing, so I know 10 years of boxing. An I-950 can do 10 years of boxing, but it needs practice. So over a short period of time, but it can practice. Learning an accelerated rate. Sorry about this. I wrote key points down about it so I didn't get lost, because there's that much about it and a lot of, complex things, and I'm not a scientist. Connectors to the optic nerve. Oh yeah, connectors to the optic nerve that allow a tactical heads-up display for a short period of time. So it's not always permanently like the HUD of a T800, but it has a temporary HUD. So if it's shooting, it would use its own vision to shoot down a target, but if it's struggling with a target, a HUD would appear, like so, and then boff. So that's a rundown of the I-950. That's the stuff I read that I thought was important to know, that sounded interesting. Like I say, I'm not reading it out the Wikipedia or out like that. I don't do that. I write my own stuff and take time doing it and thinking about it. Not like other channels that I won't name that read everything word for word out the Wikipedia when they're doing rundowns on the T800 and stuff like that. So I hope you've got a better understanding of the I-950. I reckon, and I think, Grace is going to be something along them lines. If not, I'm sure you're going to tell me when the film comes out that you were wrong, and I will take, yeah, I was wrong. But this is Upside Down 6. Until tomorrow, bang!